Can I do a little different, a little bit? You know what I'm saying? I do the little drum roll to it.
Much appreciated, man. We need some different variety with sound effects, so I like that. I like that. So, welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. Thank y'all for checking us out. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we are here for another week, episode 217.
217.
Thank y'all for checking us out. We just, this is our platform for discussing hip hop, hence the shirt. Yep. I am hip hop.
So it's this shirt.
Wu Tang, you got to throw up the W, you know what I mean? So can't do that, and I'm still excited about going to see them next month.
Yeah, let's
you know what I mean?
Let's cut that. I'm gonna do my Ghostface impression, make sure he doesn't beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think it's good,
You know what I mean?
Yo, let's tough this nigga, son.
Oh, fuck it. I'll sew your ass.
So, keep feeding.
Don't not beat those good old Wu.
Man.
They need to do shit like that on the if they do one more album, they need to do some skits like that.
Why ain't they pretty much done, weren't they?
Well, they keep
from what they saying.
I keep hearing rumors that they're working on something secretively. I don't know.
Okay.
No real evidence, but it would be dope if they actually did it. So, but yeah. So, how was your week this week?
Week wasn't too bad. I did the most dangerous shit I could have done, and today, after I went to the gym and worked out, I forgot my little shower slippers.
Oh,
so, niggas,
gotta have the shower shoes, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, that shower, you know what I'm saying?
Got to wash your feet. Got to wash your feet 3 times after you.
That's what I'm at to hit. I'm about to hit that one. Yeah, so that's kind of hit. Yeah, bad.
Dang, that's like, what do I do now?
Because I was debating, like, dang, I might need to put these socks on.
Right.
Get in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about this.
Go home with soggy ass
socks.
Like, nigga, I had to take a shower with you.
Yeah, I had to. But y'all just pray for me and pray that I have to amputate my feet because, you know what I'm saying, taking a shower and shit.
You might want to go get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man.
How was your week, man?
My week was all right. I mean, it was a little challenge on the, I had some challenges with downloading some videos, but, other than that, not too bad. I don't know why, when I was trying to do your lyrical breakdown, my phone just would not convert this video. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to give up and just, luckily I had enough for a rough draft that I could do. And, so it's not the same level of professionalism I normally try to put on there, but it's there.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
All good, man.
Let me fix that.
It's a good week overall, though. So no complaints. But
let me come this way with it. Yeah, because there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bang. There we go. Cause you can cut off.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I'm not that important anyway.
So. Nah, man, shit. I'm
just some nigga here just picking his boogie.
Yeah. Speaking of not important, the damn sippy cup they gave. Yo, we went out to eat. So we went out to eat, right? And my man, like, we was up there. We went to the Golden. I can say we went to the Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying? We was eating. You know what I'm saying? We was eating a little bit. And we had this waiter, and my man was like. Kurt was like, look, I just wanted to go cup, you know what I'm saying, so I could put my Diet Coke, put my Coke in, no ice, So my man, was like, all right, I'm about to get, get the stuff to go.
My
man came out with like the kid cup.
A little elbow cup.
Look, kid cup.
Nigga.
And he was like, yo, do you want a bigger cup? And Kurt's like, nah, man.
Just leave it down, man.
I was like, yo, this nigga really came through with a kitty cup talking about, you like a grown man talking about some, you want to take sips, nigga. You want to take sips.
Little balloons and shit on the back. They're just going to make me drink out the kitty cup.
Yo, my man.
I mean, just
disrespectful, man. Disrespectful.
Just leave the cup, man. Just leave the cup. Oh, man. Yeah, that was funny. I was like, just leave the cup.
Yeah.
I'll just deal with it.
Oh man!
At this point, if I ask you to go back and give me another cup, then I might get something spit on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Give me your cup, nigga.
Yeah, give me the cup.
But other than that, I might need a tetanus shot myself. But
Yeah.
But it was been a good week though.
Yeah.
But before we go too far, I want to give some condolences to the families of a few people we lost. We lost Nichelle Nichols, known most professionally as Lieutenant Uhura on the original Star Trek series. She just passed away. And also the NBA legend, Bill Russell, man. That dude, man, he was a legend. I mean, a lot of people are probably going to downplay him a little bit, but he was definitely a legend. You know what I mean? So, y'all, we just want to pay some respects and send some condolences out to the family, you know what I mean, of both of them. Because they both, I think, represented, black people in a good way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you were saying, what was you saying that MLK said to Miss Nichols?
She was going to step down from the Star Trek role, but Martin Luther King said that she needed to stay in there because that representing black people at that altitude, that means something. Because see, that's the thing. A lot of people, it's kind of funny, like with our culture, when it comes to fantasy, until recently with the Marvel phenomenon and stuff like that, until recently, like black people kind of shunned that shit. Like it's like, oh, this shit is kiddie, or this make believe shit. But it's very, very important because really, that's how civilization was built. If you do your history, when like Greek and Rome, when they were trying to get gods for to get established, because that's one thing they looked at. All the civilizations had gods,
right,
in order to get established, to get to get their civilization afloat. Because of it's not necessarily the god per se or the gods per se. It's the thing behind it. It's like, okay, well, this guy was this, and he was able to do this, and then it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So it sparks the imagination. It sparks that creativity.
Yeah.
So that's why fantasy is important. Just probably, as much as it is reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why that was important to for her to stay in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to ramble on and
on.
on.
Good, man.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely want to show some flowers, man, for both of them. You know what I mean? They both have made big contributions, for black culture in general. So, let's go ahead and give them a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and jump into some hip hop. You had a good question of the day as it relates to hip hop culture. What was your question?
Well, this it does relate to hip hop culture, but I mean, it does relate, to the.
I guess it could relate
to Bill Russell.
Yeah,
Bill
Russell.
Russell. But what makes a GOAT?
Yeah, what is it that makes a GOAT? You know what? And that's, I wonder, would it be the same, would you use the same rules in hip hop versus, let's say, basketball? You know what I mean? Or would it be different rules? You know what I mean? It's hard to say. Because it's like there's no real standard for it. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's personal opinion. So I don't know. It's hard to say. But I guess for me, I would like at least to hear. I would like to see consistency as far as whatever your craft is. Everybody's allowed to have bad days, but it should be more consistently good than bad. You know what I mean? And it's gotta be stuff where, like in the NBA, where when they need you in the clutch, and they about to lose and they need somebody to get that shot. Somebody like that, like a Jordan who can pull it off, or even a Barkley. You know what I mean? It takes that, you know, because those are the types, you know, you go to. Like, we know if we don't get this shot, we lose.
Yeah, the closing.
And hip hop, I guess that kind of, you know, when you are trying to get your career on track and you're like, I really need this song to be right. You know, somebody who can write lyrics and perform them in a pristine manner. You know, I guess, you know, you need that consistency. Your style, you know, your style got to be above par. It can't just be average, you know what I mean? It got to be where people fear you when you step up to the plate. Because when Jordan get on the court, people get scared. You know what I mean? When somebody like a G-Rap get on the field and on the mic, people get scared. You know what I mean? So you got to have stuff like that for me. So that's a little bit of what I would consider GOAT status. What about you?
I mean, I could probably pretty much agree with you. Just, you know, let's with Bill Russell. You know, my man had 11 of them, you know.
Yeah.
11 of them.
11.
A lot of people up there, you know, there's some people that the commentators kind of play down on that, like, oh, well, the NBA wasn't this. I was like, look, my man got 11 joints
right
by being a defensive player.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucking hard that is?
Exactly. Defense.
Defense. Not shooting. Exactly. Although he was good at that too.
Yeah.
Not shooting. Yeah. Not defense.
Defense.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. That goes defense win championships. Mm-hmm. He's living proof of that.
Yeah, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, like what you were saying with you know, with the GOAT conversation, if we would make like a format or like something like a set of rules.
Set of rules, yeah.
You know, someone, like you said, someone that, you know, they fear you.
Yeah. When
you show up, they know it's about business.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got a record proving that, you know, you're very consistent about what you're doing. You know, when you get to the job, you know you're going to finish it. You're a closer. You know, I look at things like, you know, like you said, the Bill Russells, the Jordans,
the Dr. J's.
Yeah, Dr. J's.
Mm-hmm.
See, LeBron, I don't look at him too much as I'm not saying that he's not a great basketball player. I don't want to take that away from him, but right. I don't feel he's not a closer. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not really a lot of things that the greats kind of need, you know, kind of facilitate. That's why I look going to the hip hop side. One thing I can say, I was thinking about this the other day, man. It don't love him or hate him. It don't matter when it comes to posse cuts. It don't matter who win. X gonna close that shit down, and there gonna be nothing left else to say. You hear DMX? I mean, that's one thing I can say about him. It's like, yeah, when he get on a posse track, and you know what I'm saying, when he go to close it, no matter who on that shit, it's closed.
It's closed.
He came in to do what he. I mean, and really. For him, he did that with greats. Mm-hmm. Jay, Nas, mm-hmm. fucking Jadakiss, the block, like the greats. Mm-hmm. He came behind, no matter who it is.
Yeah, that's
close.
It. That's it, man.
It's hard to find that shit. So I think of that. You know, like you said, your Nas, your you know what I'm saying, as a closer. I mean. You know, as a great, as being consistent with the records. I mean, I guess you would throw Jay-Z in there too. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan, but I understand why people would say like, yeah, you know, because of what he did in his track record.
If you can open and close.
Oh yeah,
there's not too many of them that can do a good opening and a good closing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Some of them are like, I can close it out. Y'all go first. I'll just close it out. You know.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, nah, I'd rather open it up. I'm not good at closing. You know. But you can do both. Man, you good.
Yeah.
You real good.
So yeah, man. So when you got those things like those components. you look at the G-Raps, you look at the Nas, you look at the Cool J's, you look at the Rakims, the Pacs, the Bigs, you know, you look at that stuff. So man.
Man, that just takes me back. I know I saw one interview where Big Daddy Kane was talking about when they did the first symphony record.
Yeah.
And, you know, Big Daddy Kane closed it, which he did a good closing. But he was like, man, it was so hard to follow G-Rap. He said G-Rap just murdered it.
Oh, God, yeah.
He said, I wasn't even expecting all that. Because G-Rap's verse, I think, was longer than everybody else's. And so he was like, he said to this day that always made him mad. So I think that's why they let G-Rap go last on the second symphony. Because, you don't want to follow G-Rap. That's a dude. It takes another top tier MC to follow him. So Big Daddy Kane did a good enough job.
I think he did a good job. I mean, going back listening to it,
But when somebody with his skill level can look at you and say, damn, you fucked me up, you know? So you know you good, you know? So, but man, you know, that's our question of the day. Y'all let us know, you know, how y'all feel. What makes a GOAT? You know, what kind of standards or rules do you think? Should we have just some standards, or should we have some concrete rules, or should we just let everybody have their own version? Because it seemed like to me when everybody just does their own thing, people just start calling everybody a GOAT. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he a GOAT. No, he's not. Just because you like him a lot, don't make him a GOAT.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like there's no criteria right now. Everybody's just it's just, you know, one thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, he the greatest. But like, okay, what makes him the greatest? Like what is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've heard. What's up, R2G2?
R2G2.
Oh, we got Supreme Raw. What's up, man?
My man.
What's going on, both of y'all, man?
I hope, you know, because, you know, Kentucky got hit hard, not to derail the subject, but, you know, with the floodwaters. So I hope my man's all right over there.
Yeah, I know.
Prayer,
my man Supreme Raw is in the Midwest. Yeah, man. So y'all got to be careful out there. Because, this weather's been crazy, man. Yeah. So, man, y'all, you know, appreciate y'all checking us out, though.
Yep.
So, you know, that was it for our question of the day. We just want to know what you think makes a GOAT. You know what I mean? What's the criteria? What's the rules? So, and don't forget, you know, hit all the buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Oh, that reminds me. I posted like a Dr. Umar meme.
Nah.
You see that shit?
I didn't see it.
It was like the Disney princess, and they had the girl from the Princess of the Fall.
Oh, okay.
At the end part of Princess, and Dr. Umar was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta check that out.
I was like, yo, goddamn.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, R2G2, we gotta have you on the show again.
Yeah, definitely.
And you too, Supreme Rob, we're gonna have y'all on the show again, man. So, you know, if y'all free, you know, hit us up, let us know when y'all might be free so we can do that, man, so we can get this conversation going. But anyway, I guess we can go ahead and move on to the next and jump into some birthdays. So I got a few here. Back on August 2nd, happy birthday goes out to DJ Spinderella from Salt and Pepper.
All right.
Also on August 4th, Yo-Yo, the West Coast phenomenon, you know what I mean, who was stomping to the 90s. She was one of my favorites as far as the females go, and I remember she made a huge impact, man, when she came out. I was like, whoever she is, man, she is not trying to play games.
She definitely had a style, man.
Yeah,
her style was dope.
So, happy birthday to her. On the same day, August 4th, my man, Bobby Schmurda.
That's your man's.
Your man's, Bobby.
No, that's your
man's.
That's
not my man's, but, you know, I'm going to give a birthday shout out.
Yeah.
But August 5th, happy birthday to Big Bank Hank.
All right.
You know what I mean? From Sugar Hill.
Rest in peace.
And rest in peace. Also, another rest in peace and happy birthday on the same day to Adam Yock, a.k.a. MCA from the Beastie Boys.
Rest in peace,
and then on the same day, Funk Flex, happy birthday to him.
All right.
On August 6th, which is, that's not today, right?
Yeah, that's today.
My man Freeway, Philadelphia Freeway.
Freeway.
Happy birthday to him. And Fat Man Scoop, both of them are today as well.
All right.
Coming up tomorrow, we got Gangsta Boo. Happy birthday to her on the 7th.
All right.
On August 8th, the legend Kool Mo D.
I gotta work.
I go to work. I go to work.
What production was that?
I don't know. I don't even know who did the production, man.
Because that wasn't like the new. I think was that the New Jacks? That might have been New Jack.
It might have been. It was from a soundtrack, I think. I just can't remember right off the top of my head, but either way, that dude is a legend. One of the dopest lyricists from the early days of hip hop. One of the pioneers of lyricism.
Oh, yeah.
So happy birthday to him. And then on August 9th, my last happy birthday goes to Dub C. You know what I mean? West Side. Well, I'm probably doing a woo W, but y'all know what I mean. The W for the West Side.
Yeah.
How they do the
that pose twist it up and do like that.
Yeah. You got to twist the finger.
Yeah, see, I had to do that too. You know what I'm saying? I had to do like the joint right there and
don't
twist
work
it.
like that.
I mean, I can do it a little bit, but then you gotta.
Yeah. That's good enough.
Yeah.
I ain't from the West Side,
Damn it,
I'm from the West Side. But yeah, so happy birthday to all of them. Let's give them some claps if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me hold on with the clap. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we can go ahead on to the next and jump into some new music. I only got a couple of tracks. Benny the Butcher just had a new joint I saw called Time Is Rough. That was dope. Yeah, they stay consistently dropping stuff, man. Them Griselda dudes. So, I got to give them some flowers, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out.
And then also, there's a new song this dude called Jay Royale. He did a song with Cool G Rap called Carlito and Kleinfield. So that's on that gangster.
Okay.
That's what G Rap is known for, them gangster tales. So and then before we get out of music, The Game did a freestyle. Recently, and he was dropping some names, man. He threw some shots at a couple of people. He threw some shots at Young Buck, and he threw some shots at Lloyd Banks. Now, he also mentioned like Dre and Eminem in the song, but I don't know if he was really throwing shots at them. I felt like he was just mentioning them out of respect, but that's just me. Like he said, I'm the Black Slim Shady. So I kind of look at that as, I'm giving you props. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to be the black version of you. But it's a lot of people are taking that as weird because he just recently said he was better than him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's talking all that I'm better than him, and but now you're the black version of him. So that makes you equal, not better. No. So which one is it? So, but yeah, it's an interesting joint. I shared it on our Facebook page. I think it was with the LA Leakers. So yeah, go check that freestyle out.
Yeah, they have pretty good stuff.
Yeah, check it out on the Triad Hip Hop Podcast page. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube. We all over the place. You know what I mean? So and Spotify.
Yeah, I was about to say something. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
All right, we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. All right, so let's jump into some topics, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to throw out first, but want to talk about my man who's gotten into politics.
Oh yeah, so let's shout out. Let's shout out Do It Off, legendary member of Lords of the Underground.
Yes, sir.
He is the first hip hop artist who's actually got an official. He's actually elected as an elected official.
Yeah, he thinks he's a councilman, I believe.
Yeah, in New Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
So yeah, let's clap that up.
That's really good. That is huge for the hip hop community. Yeah. And I saw an interview where he was talking about it, and he said it was important to him to stay in his local area because he felt like, he said he got some advice when he was coming up in the game that, if you really want to make a difference, and matter of fact, he said the advice came from
Tupac. Yeah.
Said if you wanted to make a difference, you got to start right here where you at. You know what I mean? Don't just blow up and move away and never come back and all of that. So he was like, he took that to heart. And so now he's trying to make a difference in the community. And so that's a dope thing, man. And he's a dope rapper too, man. So shout out to Do It All. You know what I mean?
I mean, that right there really kind of speaks testament to what, not to, you know, shine away from Do It All, but that testament kind of shines to what, like, Pac was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when, you know, people were trying to downplay him and all this other stuff, but, like, think about it. That man said that. I mean, that man was, like, what? He had to have been at least 20 or something.
Right.
To think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And now, shit, man, you can't get 20 years old to, you know, make sure that they got their own damn, you know, find they hole in the ground from their ass.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, but at the same time, now I will say this. I will say, like, some of the youngest coming up now, I think they do realize certain things, and I'm saying, I know it's not everybody, you know, that's onto this stupid stuff. I know it's like, you know, they're just like with anything, like they're just showing the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the bad, the worst of us. But there's actually people doing, you know, the youth actually doing some stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, shout out to him. And, you know, shout out to Jersey for even having him to represent them. You know what I mean? That's dope. That's huge.
The only thing I had about the interview, they were just so focused, kind of so much like, yeah, he was a hip-hop artist. Okay, that's fine.
Right.
But let me know, what is he planning to do? I mean, I know you can't give everything.
Yeah, focus on that more though. You
know, let's focus on like with the councilman.
Yeah,
I'm glad that he's in there. You know what I'm saying? Because Willie D and Bun B they were trying to get in there, and they were prevented, unfortunately. Well, Willie D dropped out.
Yeah, I think Scarface was prevented though. I know Scarface had ran for something like mayor or governor or something like that, and I think he had to step back. But you know, I'm just glad that it's happening. You know, I'm glad that it's showing that, you know, these rappers got good heads on their shoulders. They're just not people who know how to make words rhyme. You know, they actually want to do something for the community, and you know, it shows you their level of intellect.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's dope, man. So yeah, and Mr. Funky Man is still out there, you know. He's still doing his thing. Yeah, he still raps every now and then. I've seen him do a freestyle or two here or a show appearance. I know Redman brings him out a lot, you know, when he does his shows, because they're both from New Jersey.
What he needs to do, Mr. Do It All, you need to have an album called Closed Cabinet. All right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Closed Cabinet.
Yeah.
And they gonna, you know what I'm saying, have some of the political raps on there.
I agree. That would be dope. That would be dope. You know what I mean? Do some political commercials where you rap. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know?
I mean, because I think it would be good to, especially like, maybe not necessarily for the youth, because I understand that's the rapping he was doing. That was the different. That's different rapping from a different era, but to show that, hey, this music belongs. Like, this is our stuff.
Right.
This belongs. You could use that in that platform. That would be great. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah,
definitely. So, yeah, once again, shout out to Mr. Do It All. I forget his government name. I apologize. I wanted to remember it, but I apologize. I don't. But, shout out to him. We follow his page on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think I follow him on my personal page as well. So yeah. But, all right, we can go ahead and move on to the next